What's good, designers? Welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to create this beautiful but simple Happy Mother's Day. You know, tomorrow is Happy Mother's Day and we can't say we won't create anything for them, so I thought of making this video. I hope you're going to enjoy it. If you find any value in this, don't forget to subscribe and like the channel. Like the video. Okay, and also be part of this community, okay, because there are a lot of things we are going to learn over here. Share it to your friends, share my videos, like my videos, and subscribe to my channel as well. Now I have all the files down in the description. Make sure you download so that you follow along. Without further ado, but wait, if you're already here too, thank you for coming back. All right, so let's get into it. Now first thing first, we come to file, select new, and this is the settings for the canvas, so just check that and hit create. Now once you set your canvas, what you want to do is that you are going to bring this background, okay, and just stretch it up like that to fit the canvas. Let's bring it down a little bit like that and hit okay. So what we are going to do next is that we are going to bring this image. We are not bringing it here, but we put it here to open a new window for us. Now we need to work on this. I generated this image in ChatGPT. I'll show you how I did that in a different video. I don't want this one to be long, so it looks kind of brown, and therefore we have to work on that. So what you do is that unlock it and just come to this adjustment layer icon, select curves, do not touch anything here, but click on this and select this auto options. All right, so inside this window, what we are going to do is that we are going to test all these three algorithms. Okay, so let's check the first one. Do we like it? Let's check the second one. Do we like it? Let's check the third one. Do we like it? I think the third one is something cool. Now once you select this one, make sure you check snap neutral midtones, all right, and just hit okay. So from here, what we are going to do is that I'm going to hold shift and select everything and just click on this file to group them. Now I'm going to convert them into small object like that, and what I'll do is that I'll come to filter, select camera raw filter, and I'm just going to make it pop a little bit. So inside my bases, I'm going to shift the slide towards the blue, that's the temperature. No, sorry, let me correct that. Inside the temperature slide, just push it to the blue a little bit, okay, and just come down to the texture. We push it towards the right, okay, something like 20 is okay, and clarity too. This is too much. Let's make clarity 17 is okay. Now let's come down here, vibrance, let's push it a little bit, that's 5, okay, 5 is okay. Come to the details, sharpening, increase it to, let's say 20. All right, let's check what we've done so far. So this is before, this is after. We think we've done some kind of improvement, so let's hit okay and let's get back. Now what we want to do is that we need to rasterize this, okay, and make a cutout. So come to your property panels, under quick action, just select remove background, and Photoshop is just going to do a magic. It's just going to cut the thing for us. So let's see what it does. All right, so now this is what Photoshop has done for us. Let's check if everything is okay. I don't think I like this edge here, okay, so let's try and correct that. With this one, everything is okay for me. Let's try and correct this one. So to do that, what we do is that select the max, okay, and inside your property panel, select a max. All right, so this window will open for you. Now make sure that you are in the refine edge brush too. All right, now what you want to do is that under the output settings, just hit decontaminate colors, all right, and just make some paint, okay, around the edge. All right, So you can see what we are doing. Let's clean this one too around the edge. Yep. Okay, let's clean this one too. Good. So I think everything is okay. We can hit okay now, and now you can see the magic. Good. So now everything is looking good. What we want to do is that let's delete this one, we don't want it, and just convert this one into smart object. All right, good. So now we can move our image. Let's click and drag it to our canvas and just bring it here. It's too big, so we are going to reduce the size like that and push it somewhere here. Good. Now what we do is that I want to blend the image to the background. So what we do is that we will click the background. Okay, let me call this one background, that is BG for short, and let's click and drag this one to the plus icon like that and bring this one to the top. Now what you are going to do is that you make sure you right click, right, and clip max it to the image. Now let's change the blending mode to soft light like that. Okay, and it kind of look okay, but I think we can let's blur so that we don't have much effect. So let's come to filter and select blur and select average. Good. Now I think it's okay. So what we are going to do is that we are going to select this image. Okay, let me call it image. Okay, good. Now this image, we are going to give it a layer mask, and we are going to select our brush 2. Now what you do is that make sure your flow is around 70. Okay, and paint black. Now we are going to gently paint to blend this image. Okay, so just do that, gently paint to blend the image for us. You get what I'm trying to do? Good. So we are just blending the image. Good. Now if you made a mistake, you can just click on this icon to change it to white, then you just click it like that, make that clean up. You can also click it back to black and just make that clean up like this. So I think now we are good. Okay, we are good. So what we are going to do is that we'll come back to our file. Okay, this time we are not writing text ourselves. I've downloaded this text, this typography. Just click and drag it to this, to your canvas, and just put it somewhere here. Okay, very simple. And sometimes you need to get the right materials to make your design look good. You don't really have to work too much on that. Okay, there are a lot of resources there, you can just download them. So this one is looking very nice. We can just adjust it by using our arrow keys. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do is that I want to make a cut. All right, I need a flower from this picture. So what I'll do is that I'll select this one and rasterize it. So I click and rasterize it like that. Now what you want to do is that come here and select your lasso tool. This is the lasso tool. Now just zoom in, okay, and gently select it. So click and drag it. You need to take your time to make a good selection. Okay, just something like this. Now once you've done this, just hit Ctrl J and it's just going to pick that part. Okay, so this layer is the small flower, so let's call it small flower. Okay, good. Now I'll just bring this one here. Now before that, let me convert it to small object, because you will expand it, and once you don't convert it to small object and you expand it, it might lose its quality. So let's convert it to small object and expand it like that. I'm going to put it somewhere here. Okay, good. Now what I'll do is that I'm going to give it a blur effect. So come to filter, select blur and select Gaussian blur. Now just maintain the 4.6 radius. I think it's okay, and hit OK. Now let's check what we are doing. Okay, so what we are going to do is that select this one, hold Alt, okay, and duplicate it, okay, and put it somewhere here. All right, I think this one is okay. Hold Alt again and duplicate this one and put it somewhere here. So let's expand this one a little bit, something like this. Okay, good. So I think we are doing fine. All right, we are doing fine. Now I think I made a mistake with doubling this flower. So yeah, I think we are doing great. Let's expand this one a little bit, something like this will be okay. Good. So we are almost done. The last thing we are going to do is we are going to add a light effect. So just create a new layer like this and just call it light. Okay, just call it light. Okay, now what we are going to do is that we are going to select our brush tool. Okay, now we are going to pick this color, right? This color. So this is the hex code. Make sure you copy the hex code and hit. By the way, I copied it from the background, so you can also do that. Now we're just going to make a dab. Okay, one dab like that. And remember, my flow is 76. All right, so 76, and just position it somewhere here, somewhere, anywhere you want the light effect to be. Okay, let's change the blending mode to screen because that works really well. All right, so let's expand it like that. Good. Now we can even double it. I mean, make a duplication of it. Hold Alt, click and drag, and let's give mama some light too. You know, that gives it some kind of vibe, like energy and happiness vibe in the design. You understand? So yeah, basically that's it. We are done with the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you give it a like and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And not just subscribe, turn on your notification so that any future video I upload, you have it on your device. If you want to continue creating, make sure you click the video on your screen. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.